Jenna gets bullied or Mr. Richards gets bullied. I don't need a specific person. But what type of people get bullied?
Kids that are weak, not strong.
Okay. Who else?
Kids who are sick.
Maybe. Yeah. This one?
Smaller people than others.
Okay. John?
Different color skin.
Okay. You've really hit on something there. People who are different. People who are different are often picked on for being different. Now the funny thing is, at school you get picked on for being different. You're from India, I don't like you. You're short, I don't like you. You're blonde hair, I don't like you. You're Dutch, I don't like the Dutch. Are you from Thailand? I don't like Thai people. You're all different from me. I'm from Australia. I come from a white Anglo-Saxon Christian background. If you're not like me, I don't like you. That's someone who's bullied because you're different. The funny thing is, and by the way, none of that was true, just in case you go home and say, Mr. Crowther said. The funny thing about being bullied for being different is that it is the very differences that we have that make us interesting as people. The way to not be bullied sometimes is to conform, to be like everybody else. When I went to school, long time ago, if I had gone to school wearing a shirt this colour, I would have been teased and picked on. Not just the day I wore the shirt, but every day afterwards. My friends, people, or even people who I went to school with, would have said, "You're gay," because boys didn't wear pink. I grew up in the 70s and 80s in Australia, in an area where boys didn't wear pink. If you wore pink, you were gay. That's what people said to you. You were different. I like my pink shirt. I like Mr. Richards' white shirt. I think my pink shirt is a bit cooler because it's colourful. It shows a little bit of my personality.
It's a purple cow, Mr. Crowther.
It's a purple cow. My pink shirt is my purple cow. And I deliberately wore my pink shirt today because I wanted to A, show it as a point of difference, and B, as something that I think is able to express a bit of my personality. Now, I've got, Miss Wynne has very, very generously photocopied all of the slides that I'm going to show you, so you'll actually get a copy of those at the end. Who is involved in bullying? There are 3 groups of people who are involved in bullying. Not always 3, there's always 2, there's often a 3rd. I bet you a lot of money that you can give me the first 2 easily, and the 3rd one you'll struggle with. Claire, give me one.
The bully.
Okay, great. Jono?
The friends. Sometimes they might laugh. Or, if I wouldn't say friends, but some like the audience.
You're actually onto it. I just lost my money. Well done. I'll come back to that one. So Claire said we have the bully. That's true. Who's the next person involved in this?
The person who's picked on.
The person who's being picked on. The victim. The 3rd group of people is often, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe many people, are called the bystanders. Bystanders have a choice. Everybody in this section, in this group, or everyone who's involved in bullying has a choice. The bully makes a choice to bully someone. The victim has a choice of what they do about that. The bystanders have a choice of whether they get involved or whether they ignore it. I'm going to show you a clip a little bit later on about bystanders, and it's really quite amazing. So what is bullying? We talked about it. Physically, you talked about somebody picking on someone smaller than them, hurting them. You talked about teasing them. When a kid or an adult does or says something to you for the purpose of hurting you or threatening to hurt you or to seriously alarm or embarrass you in public, that's bullying. Bullying is the willful, conscious desire to hurt another, put him or her under stress. Anybody who wants to hurt somebody and knows it is by definition a bully. So if you come to school in the morning and think, I'm going to tease someone, I'm going to pick on girls, I'm going to pick on kids with black hair, I'm going to pick on kids with glasses, I'm going to pick on someone just because I don't like them, you are a bully. You are making that conscious decision. Negative behaviour, by which he meant behaviour intended to inflict injury or discomfort. Bullying involves a desire to hurt, plus a hurtful action, plus a power imbalance. We're going to come back to this a bit later on. Power imbalance. In this classroom, who has the most power? So long, Mr.
See you
Richards.
later.
John Woo is in charge.
I'm
In this
going in.
classroom, who has the most power?
Mr. Richards.
I was thinking of
I'll
kids.
come back. Well, yes.
Why do you think, interesting, why do you think John Woo has the most power? He's the strongest. All right. You're taking the word power to mean strength. In the case of this classroom, in the case of Mr. Richards having the most power, it's because of Mr. Richards' position. So it can be as a result of your position, it can be as a result of your strength, it can be a combination of those things. That's what power is. You may have power over someone else. Mr. Richards has the most power in this room. I have a teeny bit more power than Mr. Richards. I can come in to say to Mr. Richards, I need you to do this, and Mr. Richards can grumble about it, or he can say, yes, I'll do it, but in the end, Mr. Richards will do it because it's not a power imbalance, it's a hierarchy in that sense. Mr. Richards says to you, you have to do homework tonight. You can grumble about it, or you can say, okay, I'll do it, but either way, you're required to do it because of the hierarchy. Jono?
What if all the children just came in and said,
It doesn't work like that. That's the thing about a hierarchy. That's how in a hierarchy it doesn't work, because there is, this person is here, these people are here. It doesn't matter. If all of these people say no, this person still has the control because of the hierarchy. In a bullying situation, what do you think happens if everybody says no?
hierarchy makes the person go higher and the bully go lower?
Well, I think that's it. I think my presentation is done, Mr. Richards, but I'm just going to throw out the next 25 slides because that's it. If everybody says no, if there are no bystanders, then the bully loses power. Excellent, John. Well done. There's typically repetition. It doesn't just happen once. Yes, John?
When you were talking about bully, it reminded me, I think you're going to show this mini video clip of a trailer called Bully.
You might see that. Maybe you won't. We'll get you that. There are some clips. You'll get to see some different things. Bullies tend not to do things one time. They don't pick on somebody once. They pick on them over and over and over again. That gives the bully power. There's an unjust use of power. The aggressor, the bully, gets some enjoyment out of it. They enjoy what they do. They enjoy the discomfort of someone else. And there's a sense of being oppressed or put down by the victim. There's physical bullying, which we talked about. Any physical contact can be physical bullying, depending on the context. Hitting, kicking, pushing, choking, punching, any unwanted contact can be bullying. There's verbal bullying, threatening someone, taunting, which is another word for teasing, starting rumours about them. Hey, did you hear the bear down sleeps with a teddy bear and sucks his thumb at night? That's starting a rumour. Is that true? I don't even know. I just made that up. But that's what a bully does. Sorry, Viet Anh. As far as I know, Viet Anh does not sleep with a teddy bear or suck his thumb at night. Okay?
Only big ones do.
We don't take that as that's not taunting, and I'm not trying to bully you. If I use any of you as an example, please just accept that I'm using you as an example. I'll try